Hey, I'm back. I had to switch over, but I'm telling you that the Master's Word is not forever lost. It is not lost. I just had to switch over. Some things was happening. I saw it, and I had to switch over. I'm glad that you're still here with me, and we're gonna get right down to it tonight. So as we begin our journey, um, in this thing we call Freemasonry, as a brother said earlier in the chat, that we probably will really have to go underground, and that may be true. So I can't necessarily say who's in the chat right now. I can't really see it. Yes, a new video. I had to switch over, brother. I saw something happening. I had to switch over. I'm so sorry. Greetings, everybody. Look, I had to switch over. I really did. I saw something happening, and I just had to make the switch. I'm trying to be prepared for when things come up. Truth was lost. Absolutely. Absolutely. Truth was lost. When they said the master word was lost, it was truth that was lost. Now, the question remains. Yeah, bro. I had to do it, man. I had to kind of prepare myself. I saw something happening, and I was like, oh, no, not again, not again. So I'm glad that you're joining me here tonight. The switch over is a better picture. Oh, is it? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I may have to stay with what I got then. I may have to stay right here. Brother Anthony White, what's going on with you? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for switching over with me. Man, I had to make the switch real quick. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I appreciate you. Look much better? Oh, maybe I should keep this one, huh? Maybe I should. Maybe I should just keep this one and stop messing with the other one. That's the thing. Yeah, I had to make that switch real quick. Tony, I got a show I want you to check out and be a guest on. If you want that, brother, you let me know. You let me know. My number is 619-985-1184. If my gentleman is still here tonight, brother Stephen Jackson, he's the administrator. If he's still in the house tonight, he could definitely put my number up. At this time, I don't have access to do it. Wait a minute. I probably can make that happen. Put my number up tonight, Oh man, that was funny. But we're going to talk about the master's word being lost. And everybody who's on, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it as we begin this journey of the craft. So we're going to talk about the master's word being lost. And we know that the word is truth. Truth is lost. And all of us, when we go into our Masonic meetings, we want to really indulge ourselves in the Masonic order and what its teachings are, and understand that it is to really help build up the next person. And if we can ever understand that at each lodge meeting, you should give a lecture at the close and opening of a lodge meeting. When I say the close and opening, I'm clearly saying that, yes.
I just came to say hi.
Come on in. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that we should always see that for what it is.
Hi, people.
That's my daughter. She's on a whole nother level. I don't even want to talk to her sometimes.
What you mean I'm on a whole nother level?
Sometimes I don't want to talk to her.
I just say it how it is. I don't hold my tongue. I don't bite my tongue.
You see, this is what I have to deal with all the time.
What do you mean?
She should have been an Eastern Star.
I ain't ready for that.
Yeah, she should have been. Boy, she had to bust them heads. Yeah, she'd have bust them heads, but she gonna be a star one day.
When they ready to listen and learn.
Oh, when she says when they ready to listen and learn, she gonna be a good star.
When they ready to listen and learn from us young folks.
But you also,
the older people get, the more stubborn they become.
That's not true.
99.9% of the time, because you're set in your ways, you don't like change, you don't want to see things go a different route.
That's not necessarily true.
Yes, it is.
Do you want to see change?
In most organizations, that's just the way that it is.
Why don't you just pull up a damn chair then?
You ain't got no chair.
Y'all do have a chair. It's another room. Just pull up a chair.
You got a soda too?
I got a soda back there. But see, this is the problem I have to deal with. I'm talking about if the master's word is forever lost, and here come a youngster telling me that older people don't want to change. And you know what? In some cases that may be true, but that's not always the case. See, there you need to find balance. You need to have balance. One from a person who's already lived that age, and one from a person who's living in a whole nother time zone. Really, there needs to be that balance, that yin and that yang. If you don't have the balance, then this is what you're going to get. This conversation right here is what you're going to get. Perspective, baby, is everything.
Yes, perspective is everything.
Perspective is everything. I see it all the time in my jurisdiction. Look, I'm not trying to change my subject tonight, just so you know.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What's the subject?
The master word is forever lost.
The master word is forever lost.
The master's word is forever. Yes.
Who's the master?
Hammer Biff.
Don't know who that is.
I know you don't know who Hammer Biff is. See, she already.
I could research. I don't mind. No, don't you try to put me on blast. I don't mind learning new things and expanding my horizons. I read. Just saying.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, with that being said, as I continue to discover that the master word which was lost is not lost, is actually truth. And truth is the wishful master's check word. What?
I'm listening. I'm just
you absorbing. You trying to bring this up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. So, you know, as we get into tonight's show, the old never learns. What?
No. They do learn. It just takes them longer. Only because of their stubbornness. They do learn. It's a certain way that you have to present it to them. You can't present it to them as if this is the all to be all. This is just the way things are going to go. Because they're not going to be receptive of that. So I don't agree with you, whoever said that.
The brother says she can research and read. That's going to make her a great star. Yeah, she's going to be an Anisha star. She is. Watch and see. When I was her age, I knew everything too.
I don't know everything.
Huh?
I don't know everything.
Well, that's true. You don't. You don't know everything. Greetings. What's going on? I appreciate you coming on tonight. We're talking about a few things tonight. I had to log off one and get on this one. Thanks to her. She did give me some good advice. She said, Dad, look, while you're back there doing your show, you need to have two things happening at the same time. You need to have your pad going and your laptop going. So in case one shuts down, you have the other one. And I was able to switch right over like that.
See what I mean?
See,
learning from the young folks.
but it was a yin and a yang. It's called balance.
I know.
It's called balance.
You're more receptive than other people.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
All right.
Is
it her what? What does the brother say? Is in her what? Is in her lineage. To research, to read, is in her lineage.
Is it in my what?
Lineage is part of you. It's coming from me going to you.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
I'm the better speller, but you know.
Well, they all know that. Shit, ain't no joke. Hey, you call it what, but who taught you?
You did.
That's all I'm saying right there.
I still don't see how that happened.
It is because I was here first.
But how am I the better speller? That just doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna explain that to you when I get off. I'm gonna explain to you the illusion.
Please break
I'm gonna explain to you.
It down.
I'm gonna explain to you the illusion that I used on you and your brother both.
Well, you didn't use the same illusion on math.
I'm good at math.
I'm horrible at math.
But that's because you don't like. See, you like money, but you don't like money.
I like my own money. I don't like other folks' money.
You like your money. But anyway, let's get back on the topic tonight. That which is lost, and in the second part of the third degree, which is the Royal Arc degree, you find that it's lost word. But is it really lost? As I said before, and I'm gonna tell you that the word is not lost. The word is still there. It doesn't really. The word is not lost until the master passes away. And you're like, well, who is the master, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the master?
Mm-hmm.
The master mason is the master. The word isn't lost until he's passed away. In the legend of Harmabith, I am Harmabith. The master word is not forever lost until I pass away. And then the next master takes on and continues on that lineage.
But then is it technically ever lost then?
No, because of truth. It's never lost.
I like that.
We are in search of that which is lost, which is truth. Masonry is a unique and beautiful thing. The ideal is that those who are a part of this unique and beautiful thing tend to do stuff with it. They mess it up. They really jack it up.
I'm being nosy.
We are clowning tonight. Somebody said you're being nosy. Is that what you
know?
read?
I said I'm being nosy.
Oh.
I'm reading.
Oh, you want to read? Check it out.
Let's see. Older heads are more afraid towards younger generation because they showed up. No, it's not because they don't want to be showed up. I don't agree with that.
Well, talk. You here?
I don't agree that it's not them that they don't want to be showed up. No, everybody likes a little bit of competition, of course. However, like I stated before, it's only because they are more set in ways. They like what they see. They like how it's done. And they don't see it deviating any other way. So when you present something new to them, it's like a foreign language. They don't know what you're talking about. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to do it. But if you are more persistent with it, then eventually they'll turn over and they'll be like, all right, let's give it a shot. And then you have to give them examples too. You can't just be like, oh, well, read this book because of such and such and such and such. They're gonna be like, well, why? Nope, I don't want to do it because it ain't gonna help me. You need to give them examples on how it's gonna help them. So that's just my take on that. The manifestation of glorification without indication. That's a lot of Asians.
She read it, but she ain't really read it.
I know what it means, but I'm like, that's a lot of Asians. Wait, where'd it go?
Right there.
Oh, you gotta touch it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like trying to convert.
I sent you a link and a number on Facebook. Okay, all right, I'll check that out. I appreciate it. When do you want to do the show, my brother? When do you want to do the show? Let me know. Let me know. Truth. So as we are on this journey as Masons at Eastern Stars in search of truth and all of that which lies in it, each one of us find our own truth. It is. Each one of us finds our own truth. This is why it's very important to when we are picking up books and we're reading. You may see something totally different in that book than I do. Where each one of us goes in and pull out that which is going to be applied to our own lives. And this is what we do with it. We find that which is lost. We find that truth. And then we take it and we apply it. What's your question?
Why do they think y'all are religion?
Why do people think that Masonry is a religion?
I get that a lot.
Because we have to believe in a supreme being. So in the belief of a supreme being, everybody relates that to being a religion.
Yeah, okay.
You get that a lot?
I do.
Okay.
I get a lot of questions.
You get a lot of questions?
Do y'all drink blood? Well, do your daddy?
Well, I tell you what. Blood? Next time.
Does he worship the devil? Is he Illuminati?
Next
like,
time.
Nah.
Yes. You tell them that the next time somebody asks you if I'm Illuminati, you tell them yes. And my daddy do make sacrifices all the time. You tell them that. And tell them if they mess with you.
I ain't speaking that into existence.
I do make sacrifices all the time. I sacrifice every day. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
I go to work. I work sometimes 12 hours a day. Right. I get a paycheck at the end of the week. I make sure they get paid, utilities, all of that get paid. That's a sacrifice. Right. I don't have to do it, but I do it. That's the sacrifice.
Okay, so I should tell them that you sacrifice.
Now, am I Lucifer? A light bringer? Tell them yes. My dad blamed plenty of light. I'm on yes. As yes indeed. A person who has no knowledge has no light.
Ooh, I like that.
No, that's the truth. If you have no knowledge to give to nobody, you have no light. How can you enlighten somebody and you don't pick up a book and read? You don't watch documentaries. You don't have nothing to offer nobody. Right. That's a dead person.
That's true.
You dead. If you have nothing to give or offer nobody, you dead. Nobody wants a dead person around them. You ever been around people and you talk to them and when they leave, you be like, damn, I'm drained.
Yep.
That's a dead person. He took all you had, all you gave, and he took it and left.
The energy sucker.
He energy sucked you.
That's what we call him.
Yeah, okay, energy. That's
we
right.
call him energy sucker.
Yeah, that's what he did. You know? And trust me, they're around. You know, you got friends in your circles, and and all of a sudden they leave, man. You be like, sheesh, they did something to me, mess me up. And this is what they do all the time.
That's why you got to stage.
I disagree. They are used to their way or the highway. When I gave ideas, but time changes. Oh, yeah, that's true. Time does change. Time does change.
So I said, give them time.
Absolutely. You can never change an old head. Trust and believe that. Been there. Oh, well. To a point.
Everybody has their own experience with it.
Mason in general, religion is religious or religion. You have to have faith. That all it is.
That's all it is.
No, I disagree with that.
Masonry in general is a religion?
Yep, you have to have faith. I'm going to disagree with that one. I'm telling you, I'm disagreeing with that one. The reason I say that, if you say you have faith and that's all you got, but you don't get up and do nothing, your faith is dead. It's not. Faith is action. So what you're telling me, you must have action behind your prayer. See, people pray all the time, but they do nothing with their prayer. I need a job. I need a house. I need friends. I need a husband. I need a wife. I need. But you do nothing about it. All you do is pray. You get up off your knees are red or they black because you pray, but you've done nothing with them but sit on them. That's all you ever do with your prayers. And then you wonder why nothing never happens or changes in your life because you have prayed and did nothing with them. You don't stand on your prayer. You don't use your prayer. You just pray. Wasted breath. It gets you nowhere.
Like a sitting duck.
Waiting to be shot. It keep buffering for a long period of time. I don't see no buffering on my end. Let's see. I could not tell you why. I don't have any buffering on my end there, young man.
Somebody said something about a church.
A church?
Because it's deep.
Laughing out loud. Light. Let me see. It says light and hot water in the house.
Somebody said thank you for your service in the medical field.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. You know what? Speaking of thinking for service in the medical field. Okay. So I'm going to share this with you. And for those, I know Brother Stephen Jackson, my administrator, also works in the medical field. He works in surgery, if I'm not emergency room, if I'm not mistaken. We're not letting anybody in the hospital. We're not letting anyone in the hospital. The only way you come into a hospital, you have got to be really sick. If you come to the hospital, you got, what's the name of that virus?
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. If you come to COVID-19, we sending you back home.
What?
We're not admitting you to the hospital.
Oh, y'all wrong.
Oh, we right. We are preparing for the onslaught for sending you home and you getting real sick, and then you're going to come to the hospital. That's what's happening.
Dang, that's messed up. So that's like if you getting abused by your boyfriend, but the police won't do nothing until you dead.
Absolutely. No more buffering. Oh, I appreciate it. Brother Stephen M. Jackson works also in the medical field out of New Jersey. He and I have definitely had conversations about what's going on in the various units.
I agree with Anthony, right?
Where's Anthony?
Right there, at that bottom. He says, before you can expect an elder to change, young people must learn to serve first. This is what the elders taught me, and it is so true. It is true, but a lot of other elders just don't like change. That is true, though.
Yeah. No buffering. All right. Great. Not true.
Sending them to the tent.
Yeah, they said.
Y'all got tents?
We do have tents. We send you to the tent. We got tents where you can drive in a car, brother. And they snap your nose and run a test. And send you on home and tell you can't come into the hospital right now. You're right. We do send you through the tent. You're right. Some hospitals do have outside tents for patients, but they ain't doing no real care. You're just there. They're not doing no real care. Let me put it like this here. In California, where I'm at, let me put it to you that way. Where I'm at, they're not doing that type of care where they're putting you into a tent and you got to stay there overnight, like if you're in a hospital. That ain't happening here. Now, other places may be different, but something is definitely taking place. I'm all off the tonight's topic. Tonight's topic is supposed to be about the master words forever lost, but we all over the map right now.
My bad.
We all over the map. Okay. Ooh, I was born and raised. Oh, what's up, Ben? How you doing, Ben Simmons?
Is that LDS?
Yes.
Oh, what's that?
I couldn't tell you. What does LDS stands for?
It said West Lisbon. I was born and raised. LDS.
West Lisbon. I'm thinking of Lisbon as in the country. Operating room. There you go. I appreciate it.
You should be sending that young lady to grocery stores, stay isolated for the next month or so. No reason risking being a statistic. Young people won't die. I don't need to be sent nowhere first and foremost. I do my own grocery shopping and I go to and from work into my parents' house. That's what I do. That's my isolation. You try raising 2 kids and being single in a house. Well, an apartment. A 1-bedroom apartment. Ain't no room in there for them to move around. So I bring them over here so they can get their energy out and I take them back home. That's my isolation.
You heard that? All right, what we got up next?
Somebody's in Pennsylvania. I want to go to Pennsylvania.
You never been to Pennsylvania? Okay. Hey, Brother Larry Diamond, welcome aboard. Another administrator, Brother Larry Diamond. I appreciate you.
Somebody just lost a brother.
Who lost a brother?
In a lodge. Randolph Taylor.
We just lost a brother. Yes. Oh man. Hey, brother, our prayers are with you. Sorry to hear of your loss of your brother. What's your lodge number, Brother Taylor? Post that up in the group for me.
I heard she's single, just playing. Look, this ain't no matchmaker, but yes, I am. But I ain't want to play with. I ain't got. I don't have the patience, nor do I have the brain capacity to be dealing with somebody that ain't got their
Kansas
stuff
City
together.
What's up, brother? From Kansas City, PHO in the house. I appreciate you.
Randolph
Thank you.
Universal number 65.
Let me see, where is he at?
Right there, at the bottom.
At the bottom?
No, keep going. Right there. You see it?
Yes, another one just got out of the hospital. All right. Universal Lodge number 65. All right. We're going to definitely keep you in prayer. I would take y'all and show you my altar, but y'all ain't ready for that. Respect, sister. I respect your father. Know you have been raised right.
Thank you.
She said, appreciate it. All right. Pennsylvania. All right.
Become a template?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So,
Mason language.
nah, I couldn't tell you about that one. But anyway, so trying to get back on topic tonight. I mean, I'm totally lost. I'm not gonna even try to fake that one. I am like totally offbeat tonight. Wow. The master word is forever lost. And I brought my daughter on and she got me totally off subject.
I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, whatever. I'm totally off right now.
You know it's my Founders Day today.
Founders Day today.
Yep, it's my Founders Day.
Swing fi swing.
Social Fellowship Incorporated. It's our Founders Day.
Alrighty then. So today is Founders Day for Swing fi Swing, and we're supposed to be talking about the master word is forever lost. So back on topic. So hey, do you guys like the way it's flowing right now? I need to know.
I can step out.
I need to know if you like the way it's flowing right now, because I need to kind of get back on track. You know they are mobilizing 20,000. Yes, they are. They are doing that. Absolutely, they are. And here's the funny thing. While they're doing that mobilizing, This is where Freemasonry is going to disappear. You hear me? I've been saying this, man. Y'all think I'm kidding. Freemasonry is going to disappear. All of this, I'm a this and I'm a that, that's going to go out the window. If the shit really hits the fan, all that's going to go out the window. For real. You can say what you want to say and how you want to say it. What you see up there?
Somebody says swing by swing. Okay. Okay. Google it, research it. We out here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's done the thing on that level. Let's see what we got. You are taking calls tonight. Yeah, if anybody want to in, we are taking calls tonight. 619-985-1184. As a matter of fact, let's just make the line open in anything you want to talk about. I know the topic says the master word is lost, but anything you want to talk about today is Saturday, so we're going to call it Saturday Night Live.
Just got paid.
I'm going to flip the script and call it Saturday Night Live. It's open show tonight. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. We could talk about UFOs. We could talk about... It's open. I'm just going to open it up like that tonight. And let's see what we get tonight.
So I got a question for you, Daddy.
And I got an answer.
Do you pray?
I pray.
Who do you pray to?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Maybe I would.
I pray to my ancestors.
Me too. I'm serious.
Also, I pray to my logos.
Who?
Logos.
Let's see, I'm lost on that one. What's the logos?
God.
Thought you said a Lego for a minute.
Legos.
Logos?
Logos.
Logos. Is it a particular kind of God or
God.
just God?
The grand architect of the universe.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, you like that? It doesn't have a name. My God doesn't have a name. Oh, y'all didn't know that? My God doesn't have a name. I'm sorry. Doesn't.
Where'd you read that at?
Didn't.
Oh. Did it come to you in a dream?
Nope.
Oh.
Didn't come to me in a dream, and I didn't read it anywhere. It's just as I've grown, being in church, being an elder in church, being an ordained elder, ministered in church, preached in church, seen the back end of the business of the church, done all of that. No, God doesn't have a name. We gave God a name so we can understand it. It.
Was it we or was it the white people?
Well.
No offense if anybody on here white. I love y'all too. I eat mayonnaise. Just saying.
Oh my God. Anyway, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Somebody said I look like you.
No, it's not true.
I think I look like you.
Not at all. Not at all. So, I'm on both now. I'm back.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that worked.
77 something another. Oh, okay, I got it. I see that number. All right. Welcome aboard, everybody. I appreciate you coming on.
Oops, somebody said something about UFOs. Greetings, brothers. Oh, another one. As far as UFOs go, we like to call them crafts. Seen one early this morning. I can upload the video. How can I get this video to you?
Well, you can email that video to me if you want, and that's going to be through Hosea Lodge at yahoo.com. There you have it. Did I put that in there? That's why she needs to be a star. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's going to get there. She's going to get there. If you want to give me that video, go right ahead. You can email that to me. You can definitely do that. You can definitely get that over to me that way. So, as we proceed tonight with the show, is, I mean, we're open to talk about any and everything tonight. So I know it's something on your mind.
I like to talk
The word, brother, the word. All right, let's get back to the word. Okay, so in the beginning was the word, and the word was God. The word was with God, right? So our words, we create any and everything with our words. You want a reality that belongs to you? You can create that. You can create your own reality with your words, but what happens is our words are like prayer. If you do nothing with them, nothing happens to them. We send them out. Like I have a brother that's in the hospital, and his wife said, "Would you please keep him in prayer?" When I pray, my words should not come back in vain. My words should go out and touch and be able to heal and be able to assist that person that I'm praying for. And when you pray for someone, when you use your words to do that, you need to specifically call out their name, because that's who you're praying for. What we have been taught is that we pray in general. We want to pray for our enemies. I don't know nobody that prays. Well, they got us so messed up with this thing. I'm not praying for someone who's trying to take me out.
Shaw White, honey.
I'm not. I'm not praying for someone who's trying to hurt me. Now, I know y'all probably saying this brother's lost his mind, but that's just me. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. And apparently God isn't there yet, because according to the Bible, I don't see him praying for Satan, his adversary. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. I'm just saying, I just need for you to think logically about what's happening around you. Because if you believe in God, then you must know that you're beyond these mere mortals' boundaries that has been set before you.
Somebody had a good question.
What's the question?
He said, Brother Tony, what's your advice on the young generation becoming Masons?
Oh, man, look. If we are going to be saved as an organization, it is going to be up to the young Masons that are coming on. Hear me clearly. If this organization is going to be saved, it's going to be done by the young generation. Brother Maddox, what's happening with you?
Hey man, I meant to tell you, man. I had been fighting for my life, man.
You did what?
Yeah, I had been fighting for my life, man. Chest the heart pig, man.
Man, are you, brother, did you get sick on me?
Well, I just had a build up of fluid and stuff like that in my body. I didn't mean to be on the show telling it like that.
Well, you on the show and you telling it now. It's too damn late, Brother Maddox.
Oh, it's okay, man. I thought I'd let you know, man. You know what I mean? Because I hadn't heard. But, I ain't letting up. It's okay, bro. I'm looking right at you right now anyway.
Well, you know how I feel about you, man. You know how I feel about you.
Yeah, man. They put me. I went and got myself checked out. The fluid built up on me, and yeah, I feel the same way too, man. And they had the fluid built up on me, man, and I got ready to leave it. They said no. They kept me for 8 days, man. Putting on work for 2 months, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. So I'm doing pretty good now, man. I lost like 60 pounds, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, hey, bro, when I get back to Atlanta, we got to hang out. I don't need for you to be doing no craziness on me.
Oh, no, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back, man.
All right. When you do that, and I'm going to call your name out tonight in my prayer. And so as we should remember each other, as we say on the 5 points, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, but when you come down, we ain't gonna be eating no soul food, man, no pork chops and stuff like that, man.
Man, I hadn't had a pork chop sandwich in over about 3 or 4 years. Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, but I'm doing better, man. You know what I mean? I'm feeling better. I've been, you know what I mean? I ain't heard from people, man, and since I got sick, man, I heard from people. Everybody been real good to me, man. You know what I mean? I guess the good karma I put out there came back, man.
Okay, well, you know what, brother? all I want you to do is get better and get well, so you and I can continue to fellowship as we have always done for these past couple of years.
Yeah, man. I'm just doing pretty good, man. And I'm on the medication and stuff like that, man. And I'm just, just doing my thing, man. Just trying to do what they ask me to do, man. Trying to get well, man.
All right, well, you do that, man. You keep pushing forward. I'm gonna take on this next question. All right, you got something for me tonight? You got a question for me tonight?
Oh no, I'm just gonna tell you, man. Tell your daughter, man, to keep following her dad, man. You got a good man right there.
I don't know about all that.
I got you.
Okay, man. Have a good night, okay, man.
All right, peace and be well, bro.
All right, you too, man. Thank
Later.
you.
Hey, that's Brother Maddox from out of Atlanta. Definitely want to keep in prayer our prayers tonight. But the brother asked a question, and I missed it. He asked, so is 5G making everyone sick? Look, this thing they call 5G, it doesn't send, if you know anything about megahertz and frequencies, this thing doesn't go in waves. It doesn't do a wave. Okay, what we're doing now with our cell phones, and it sends a wave. Okay, this thing shoots straight. I mean, it goes straight for you. So this is the 5G. The megahertz, the frequency is a high frequency. Your body, this body operates on frequencies. Okay. This is why when you're in the hospital, and Brother Jackson can vouch for this. When we shock you, it's a frequency. We turn up the power on that thing. We go from like 20 to 320 and nothing. So we rub those paddles together and get them all juiced up and pop you. That's some fire we hitting you with. And just like with this 5G thing coming through, brother, who knows? I mean, legitimately speaking, who knows what this stuff is going to be all about?
I don't think it's necessarily killing us, but I do think it's gonna alter our energies within because we are made up of energies. We are made up of energy. Of all of that. So
absolutely.
I don't think it's necessarily going to kill us. Mm-hmm. I think it's just going to alter the energies that we already have.
Right.
If we are not already drinking our alkaline water or making it ourselves, eating our fruits and our vegetables, if we're not already on that path, mm-hmm. You gotta either start getting to it or rush it or something, because it will change some type of molecular dynamics within you.
Logos. I seen somebody that put down logos.
Logos.
Let's see. Brother said, if you don't make the time for your own family at the same exact time with your fraternity family, then you're blocking the chances for your daughter to seek out her journey as a star.
Wait, what happened?
He said that if you don't make time for your own family at the same exact time with your fraternity family, then you're blocking the chances of your daughter seeking out her journey as a star.
No, I don't necessarily agree with that. And the reason why I say that is because my dad has always been there. Regardless on if it was school competitions, anything that I had going on in my personal life, even with me now, which you would consider being grown, I would never consider myself being grown as long as my parents are alive. I'll just say that because I'll go to them for everything. So he always makes time. And I know that I could call him on the phone. If I don't get him on the phone, he'll call me right back. So he's definitely made time since I was a little girl up until now, and he knows how to balance it. He knows how to balance it out.
They said tell her to look into Farrakhan.
And allot her journey from there. No, I'm good. I'm not on that right now. But thank you. I'll keep it in mind.
I guess because I was,
No, I get it. And I've listened to Farrakhan speak before, and I've read half of one of his books, but...
Which one? How to Eat to Live?
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, but I still have it.
Let's see. No man ought to take John Hank. What?
No man ought to take John Hancock.
Okay, all right then. That's why she needs to be a star. Everybody say you need to be a star.
Ooh, somebody said, will you shake another Mason's hand while under social distancing?
We have other signs and symbols. We have other signs. We don't necessarily have to shake hands. If you are a Mason or an Eastern Star, you don't have to shake hands to identify who you are. And yes, I did that today.
It's folks still alive that live near cell radio towers. There are. Most of them are poor black people.
That's where they put the towers at anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. What else we got here? Yeah, I do be having some good questions sometimes, but I'm dead right now just killing my time with you.
Duh, somebody said Masons don't get corona. Duh.
Y'all, boy, you guys got me on one tonight. Let's see. It's called manifestation. Absolutely.
444 April 4th, 2020. Did you pray? I spoke to my ancestors. I opened up a portal. I sure did. At 4:44 p.m.
You did that at 4:44 p.m.?
At 4:44 p.m. I sure did.
At 4:44 p.m., I was in lodge meeting.
Oh.
Virtual lodge meeting. I was in there for 2 hours talking with brothers from England and brothers from here. That's where I was at. Good evening, brother. What's up, Elbert Jackson? What's going on with you? Good evening, brothers and Hawkins and Masons. And we will never disappear. It will just be stronger. Absolutely. But as we know it today, Freemasonry, it would probably go on the ground. I'm just saying. At first, Mason was called the mystery schools, and then all of a sudden, this thing we call Freemasonry, and now, just like everything else, the name just may change. I pray my enemies will commit suicide or
Ooh,
die.
that's deep.
Oh man, yeah. Okay.
That was deep. I pray my enemies watch this glow up, honey. That's what I
Oh
say.
my goodness. Must these youthful folks ain't even got the $200 for initiation fee? Well, it depends on where you at, Ben Simmons. Depends on where you at.
And even if they don't have the money for the initiation fee, you could easily set up a payment plan, or if you really consider yourself a brother, you could help them out.
Ooh. But first you have to find them worthy and well qualified. This is why Masonry was a private organization. You were selected to be a Mason in an Eastern Star. Now everybody their grandmama. Here's an application. Here's an application. That is the uniqueness of the fraternity. That's what made Masonry so special, because you were selected to be a member. And you knew if the person could afford it or not. Visit Yogaville, brother. Okay, all right.
Yogaville.
I don't know. What's Yogaville?
Where is that? It sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does, huh? Right, laughing out loud. Makes sense. Never heard of the good old father praying for his nemesis. No, not at all. 5G ain't killing us. I'm not saying that 5G is killing anybody. I'm just saying that since of the frequencies, your body operates on frequency. It's a fact. And if something interferes with that, it can do things to your heart. It can really do that. That's the truth. That's absolutely fact. If you're in a concert and you sit too close to a speaker, or you too close to it, you can feel how it pounds your chest. You can feel it. It can interrupt with your heartbeat. You can go into any type of those crazy rhythms. You'd be like, God damn, what's really going on? 5G is surveillance. It could be. Radio waves is what he's talking about. Yeah. They are very short, but absolutely. Thank you, Ben Simmons. Absolutely.
If you don't work out, fast, and eat healthy, Your chances of getting sick are increased greatly. Assist yourself with wisdom and prayer. Yeah, I don't fast though. I don't believe in fasting.
You will when you can't find nothing to eat.
Is that what you call fasting?
That's what you call fasting.
Oh, I barely eat as it is.
Well, okay, so actually when you think of fasting, there are two types of fasting. When you sleep, you're fasting. When you wake up, you break fast. That's why you have breakfast.
Ah, look at you teaching me something new. I like that.
It is.
I like that.
We are like computers. The 5G is killing us. Hey, Brother Jackson, brother, they need to understand where you work at. They need to understand that. Coronavirus hoax. Whether it's a hoax or not, fear is what's really killing a lot of us.
Yep.
Folks scared of 5G. Lord, take the wheel.
People are going to be scared of anything that they don't understand.
Yeah, folks were scared of the year 2000 too.
Except for me, I was partying to Will Smith. It's here and I like it. What?
I don't know if I'm going to keep this video or not. That's the truth. All right, what else we got? She is how she is. Here, be. Divulge in your own fruits. Oh, okay. Let's see what else we got. That's not what I asked, and that is not where I was going. Oh, I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure that
Acacia 816 Square, what's up, man? I appreciate the information you've been sending me.
Oh, someone said, I want to become a Mason, but I'm scared. I know I shouldn't be, but I am at a crossroads in life. You convinced me before, I just haven't.
Where is this at?
Ben Simmons, right there.
Hey, Ben, anytime. Look, bro. Ben, hit me up. Tell me where you at, where you're located, and we can get you on that road. Ain't no need of being afraid. It's a beautiful journey. Trust me. It's beautiful, brother. Is that I'm a Momo?
Where? I'm a...
Mormon?
Maybe they meant to say Mormon.
Okay. Yes, Mormons have handshakes also. Mormons are an offshoot of Freemasons.
Really?
Maybe I should have said yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the founder of the Mormon Church was a Mason.
Oh, shuck it.
He incorporated Mormonism with Freemasonry. So he has different levels within the Mormon Church, just like you have different levels in Masonry.
Ah.
I am not a Mason. I won't pretend. I have received an invite to join. I'm extremely intrigued by you guys. Nothing but good vibes. Absolutely, man. And let me tell you, I don't know what jurisdiction you're going to join. Enjoy the fellowship, brother. Don't let anyone deter you from fellowship. Being a Mason is beautiful. It's just that there are some people within this fraternal order, you just want to just snatch them up and wonder who left the damn front door open. That's the truth.
But then you have to also understand that's with anything that comes in life. You're going to get that at your job. You're going to get that wherever you go, what other organization you decide to join. You are always going to get those few people that you got a side eye and maybe backhand a few times.
Yeah.
That may happen. But if your heart and your spirit is to join and is to do this, then don't let nobody deter you from that.
That is true. All right. Okay, so let's see. I cannot get corona and I can prove it. Okay. I won't doubt that. You may have some antibodies in your system that prevents you and really help your immune system to fight off corona.
And don't tell nobody that. They might try to grab you up and use you as a guinea pig.
Absolutely. You can't be telling nobody you can't get it, man. You don't know about these people grabbing people just to see and doing tests. You know what happened to our sister Harriet. What is her name? Harriet. She died. They took her blood. They took her cells because she had to cure her cells could cure cancer. So they took her cells and they multiplied her cells over and over again. They didn't tell her family about it until like just a few years back, and they can't get any money from all the research that they kept their mother's sales. They kept her parents' sales. Come on, man. You can't be running around telling people you can't get the shit.
Shoot, they kill people for less. They'll kill you for your kidney.
Yeah, that's true. Payment plan. Bingo. I was selected last time. I would say that. I would say, yeah. All right.
Oh, Yogaville, Virginia.
Oh, is that where you at? Remember when we drove to Virginia? We drove from California to Chesapeake, Virginia. That girl right there, 14 hours straight, rolling. 14 hours.
I do this. I like road trips.
She like road trips. Yep, already discussed that. No job, no mystery schools. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's cheap initiation fee. What lodge is that? Well, we don't charge $200 here in California, not in this jurisdiction. We do $150. We don't do $200. We don't. You know, we ain't trying to sell you Freemasonry. We want you to enjoy the craft. But we want you to also know that it costs to be part of this jurisdiction. That's all. That's why it's a privilege. Never forget 2012. I heard that.
What happened in 2012?
This is Dad's show.
I'm just a guest.
Somebody call in or I will. Well, call in then, brother. Call in.
Don't be scared.
So is Jehovah Witness. That is true. What do you...
Smith was a Mason who broke off to... Oh, you just said that.
Yep, that is true. What do you think of a felony becoming a Mason? How long ago was the felony?
And what was the felony?
Yeah, what type of felony, as a matter of fact? That's what I need to know. Just because you have a felony, it doesn't prevent you from being a Mason. Maybe you did some stuff when you was 14. Maybe you did. And now you're a grown person, you're mature, and you know what you want in life. You have a good job, you're taking care of business. That shouldn't prevent you from being a Mason at all, in my book. This brother put that in all caps. Okay, you got my attention. Is there a Hosea Lodge in Atlanta? There is not. However, I do have brothers that I fellowship with in Atlanta. So if you want to get connected in Atlanta, holler at me. Oh, yeah.
Load up on vitamin C and vitamin D.
Absolutely.
Don't forget your vitamin D.
Absolutely. I take all of my wife's vitamins. She has them all.
You be jacking mama's vitamins?
I jack them every chance. She got everything in there. I don't tell her either. She has vitamin D, vitamin B, vitamin C. You name it, she got it. She has to take them. So if she got them, I'm going to take them too. You think I want her to outlive me? Oh, hell no. Nope. You ain't outliving me. If my wife go exercise, I'm going to exercise. My wife is eating right and healthy, I'm eating right and healthy. You just not going to just outlive me. No, No, I don't know, but I don't understand you. Look, if I get sick, I'm going to the doctor because I'm sick. I'm not going to man up and say, well, I'm sick. I'm gonna fight this thing out. No, I'm sick. I'm going to the doctor. All right? Take care of yourselves, brothers and sisters. That's the best thing you can do for your family. Because everything you do now, all the money you save up, you ain't going to do nothing but leave it. That's all you're going to do with it. So look, you better enjoy it now. Leaving you nothing.
Oh, okay.
I had coronavirus in my 20s
on a Friday night at the club.
You almost had me on that one. You almost got me on that one.
Oh, good.
Oh, man, you almost got me on that one.
He said on a Friday night at the club.
So my pops is a pass-worthy patron, and I am considering petitioning my local OES chapter. What can I expect with us being in two different states? Oh, enjoy it. You shouldn't expect it. Wait a minute. Is it the same jurisdiction? So what is your pop? I mean, I don't know. You're saying in different states, but what I need to know is that what Masonic jurisdiction is it? Is it a state Grand Lodge like the Grand Lodge of Mississippi? Is it the Grand PHA? Is it PHO? Is it international? Is it modern free? What jurisdiction are you becoming part of? That
has to be OES.
That's what I need. No, her pops is a pass-worthy patron.
Oh.
So she's already part of the fraternal order through her dad. But what I need to know is what jurisdiction is that?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know if Joseph Smith was born a Master Mason. I don't know nothing about that.
Who is that behind you? I'm his child.
That's my daughter. What's up, Brother Lewis?
I'm his daughter. I'm from Texas. House full heat.
Oh, okay. I know, Brother Acadia 816 Square. That's my boy right there out of Texas. Is gonna be Wacko times 2 coming from something. NE. So more B. This is Brother Antoine Flowers, AF and AM. AF in ancient Free York, right? Emmanuel number 17. What's up, my brother PHO? This is funny. This whole show is funny. I'm loving it. I ain't kidding you. I don't know if I'm going to save it or not. I wanted to be serious tonight, but it's just open to everything. This is like an open conversation. We're talking about UFOs. You know, it's just, we all on lockdown. You might as well enjoy it.
There go mama.
We're on lockdown. You might as well have fun with it.
What? Hey, Rocky.
Come here, baby.
Now, you know she is not about to get on camera. You tripping. You see she gave you that look like...
Oh, wow. Whoa. All right, guys. Oh, man. Look at here. Look at... Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right here. You know?
Oh, yeah. I just realized that. I forgot about that.
Yep. This is good. This is for fun, ladies and gents. Don't forget to wash your... Hey. Boom. Y'all know about that.
That's that good stuff. Darren got some of that. I told him to bring me some. Oh no, yours don't foam up. His foam up. I like his better.
Yeah.
I want to answer some questions.
Okay. It says, tell my sister I'm in Lancaster. He said, tell Linda he's in Lancaster. He's on his way. Oh, yeah, brother. Who is Darren? Darren is my son. All right. Wash your hands for 20 seconds.
Or hand sanitizer.
I just hit this hand sanitizer. Thank you very much there. Appreciate it.
I sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star while I'm washing my hands.
Oh, she sings Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Okay. He's in the Grand Lodge. Okay. All right. Oklahoma. Grand Lodge of Oklahoma. So, it seems to me that your dad is part of the state Grand Lodge. He's not part of PHO, Prince Hall affiliation, none of that. So, that means that that's cool. Do that. Do it. Go become an Eastern Star. You ain't gonna ever forget that. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a good time. You are. Go do it.
Is that the Jamaican flag?
No.
That flag right there. Is that Jamaican?
West Lisbon. No, he said he was from Virginia. Yeah. Save it, hand sanitizer, boom. Ben Simmons, hot water. Oh yeah, so look, I'm about to log it off because I gotta go eat. You wanna take over the show?
Sure. Let's see what they're gonna say.
Hey, have a seat.
Have a seat. I don't know nothing about no masonry.
Have a seat. Talk to him. Ask him to ask you questions.
Ask me questions. Let's see. Saint Tabitha, chapter 75, Kansas jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Totally go for it.
Oh, someone said, how do I join a Freemason dinner?
Freemason dinner, just go.
Just go. Hey, can I date you? Oh, that's funny.
What else you got?
Are you a member of OES? No, I am not. Are you in school? No, I graduated from college already. You can't be made a Mason. You're born a Mason. I'm not sure about that. Is that true?
No.
No, that's not true. From a Mason, not from me. A new host. Hi, KMA Classics. How do you feel about reparations? We'll never get them. So people can stop asking for them. People can stop talking about it. You will never see reparations.
Tell them to build their own reparations.
And build your own reparations. That's the only way you'll get it.
You going to tell them how to do it?
No. They need to learn just like I did.
Tell them how to do it, actually. Tell them how to build their own reparation.
The way you build your own reparations is by building your own wealth. It's just that simple. What's that group you are a part of? It's like a sorority. We are not a sorority. We are non-Greek. We are a social fellowship organization. It's called Swing, Phi Swing, Social Fellowship Incorporated. And SWING is an acronym, which means Sisters with Interest, Never Gone, Promoting Higher Intelligence, and Supporting Women in Need of Growth.
Well, there you have it.
Do explain. Oh, I just explained it. Pretty much you have to build your own reparations. You have to invest. You have to make sure that when you do invest that you're saving, you're not spending. You just have to do like the white people do.
Insurance policies.
It's just like that. Insurance policies, build your own business. Like I have my own business and I work a 9-to-5. I'm building my own reparations for myself and my kids. That's how you do it. You give me hope. I give you hope in what? What exactly? I never looked at it that way. Thank you. You're welcome.
Now tell them where you got that from.
Yes, you need to hustle. But don't forget to sleep while you're hustling. I hate when people say, oh, team no sleep. Oh, I'm on the grind 24/7. No, you need your sleep. I wouldn't even KMA Classic. I really wouldn't call it the white way. We've been this way for years. We've created everything that you could think of. We created the light bulb. We created the stoplight, the signal light. We created hot combs and hair weaves. We created all that. The only difference is that we didn't capitalize, and we are a people are so giving. We are so giving, it's ridiculous. If y'all never read a book that you need to read is dang, it just slipped my mind. I'll get back to you on that. But it is a book. It really just slipped my mind that quick. It's a book that I read, and it literally shifted my whole thinking about me as a black woman, me as a black person, and who am I giving my information to as far as what I learned. Because we created mathematics and astrology and all those other things. It just so happens that people from the Europeans came over to Africa, to Egypt, and learned everything that we knew because we taught it to them, and then they slaughtered us. That's just what it is. And it happens over and over and over and over again.
Like a bad nightmare.
Like a bad nightmare. Tips for books is always welcome. If I had my phone, I could let you know exactly what that book is. You got your phone, Daddy? Can I see it? Oh, it's this. If y'all want to call, y'all could call too. Yes, Stolen Legacy. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Bradford I'm sorry, I might butcher your last name. Hogu. Yes, that is exactly what the book is called. Stolen Legacy. Are you a member of the MSTA? What is that?
No.
No.
That's what the Muslims.
Oh no, I'm not.
MGT.
It's MSTA. No, I'm not a member of anything.
Just they want to call in.
If you guys want to call, ask free. That's for Ralph Smith. Oh, that's for Ralph Smith. Oh, okay, sorry, no, that wasn't for me. That's a mouthful. It's the truth. It is the truth. The Turkish Science Temple of America.
The who?
The Turkish Science Temple of America. Somebody just put that. So is there an agenda to feminize the...
Feminize.
They didn't spell it that way, and I'm a good speller. Ruben Sinclair, can you let me know what's your question?
Feminize the black man.
What?
Is there an agenda to feminize the black man?
Hell yeah! Yes. There is an agenda to feminize the black man, yes. Because if you look back, the black man was the head of the household, right? And even though he was probably a rolling stone, he still made sure that his house was okay. It wasn't until the government came in and said, you don't need that black man, black woman. We can help you better than him. How are we going to do that? All you got to do is put him on child support. All you got to do is go ahead and get these little food stamps that we're going to give you, but you need to put all your information on this piece of paper so we can know exactly how much money you make, who living in that house, and make sure that he's not in that house. Why do you think that when it comes to Section 8, there could be no man in that house? You have to be a single parent living in the household. That is it. There can be no male living in that household. And if there is and they catch you, what's going to happen? They're going to kick you off of Section 8. You can never get Section 8 again because they're going to consider that fraud. That's just one example or a couple. I'm a sailor of the 7 seas. Did you see Sea Walker on Netflix? Yes, I did. When are you joining OES? Probably when I'm dead and gone. He asked me when am I joining OES. I said probably when I'm dead and gone. No, to be honest, Brandon, I really don't know. I was interested when I was a little girl, but now I really can't answer that question seriously for you. Why haven't you joined the OES with your knowledge? Wouldn't it benefit the women of the craft? It may benefit the women of the craft. However, I am in my own organization, and that is where my heart is at right now. So instead of doing it for the OES, I'm doing it for my organization. And if any women from the OES wants to come and talk to me, they're more than welcome to. So what felon can't be redeemable, so they just need to get lost? Is that ideology when it comes to what you think of felons being or becoming a Mason?
Any felon can become a Mason. It just depends on did you kill somebody in self-defense? What I mean, we need to know.
So to answer your question, Ike Ilendu, what my dad just said is pretty much is that they just need to know what the felony was for. It's just like applying for a job. If you go and apply for a job and they say, have you ever been on probation or had a misdemeanor, you're going to have to explain what it was for. Your misdemeanor could have been a DUI, but they don't know that. It could be a DUI. It could be some type of, false accusal, sexual harassment case. We don't know that. They just need to know what it is. And if it's nothing big, if it's nothing major, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. At least that's my own personal opinion. It's up to the brothers of the lodge. Yep. My phone keep going in and out like everybody in the world is on the internet tonight. They might be. We in quarantine, honey. Everybody on the internet. I'm just saying. Africans outnumbered the Greeks 10-1. They wouldn't exist if they didn't do what they did. We still got kings today. I don't care about these white established governments which we created. I mean, I agree. Those are facts, basically making us look useless. So many black women fall for this. Then when they see us with women of opposite races, we are called sellouts. It's only because, how do I explain this without sounding mean? The only reason why is because us as black women, we feel like we are not protected by the black men. We feel as if we have to work 10 times as hard to get a black man. Whereas women who are not black, who try to look like they're black, are more than likely to get a black man. I hope that made sense. They always know your past. Yes, because we give it to them. Put the sword back in Ma's hands. If you are worthy and well qualified and well recommended, you can become a Mason. Mm-hmm. There you go.
That is true.
Okay, Majesty. Ain't nobody calling y'all scared? Ooh, honey. Who came first? The women. But y'all not ready for that topic. Regardless of race, any man that can't lead doesn't need a woman. You doing a great job, sister. Thank you. Much love. Appreciate that.
Ask them if they want to talk about who came first.
Y'all want to talk about who came first? I hear that all the time. You don't feel protected. No. No, I don't. And I'm talking about from a single woman's perspective. I was married before to a black man. Still love him to death. But no, I don't. I don't feel protected. Because right now, it's stupid. The dating scene is dumb. It's not that sisters can't find a black man. It's not they. Nope, that is not true. Anthony, right? I can shut that down right now. That is not true. I have so many black sisters who can find a man, who has all the qualities a man could ever want. However, it's the man that don't want the black women.
It's a balance in that.
And it is a balance. Because we as black women have had to continuously fight so hard. You see what I'm saying? And so with that, if we have to continue to fight our own battles and then continue to have to fight yours too, there's never going to be any peace within that.
That's where you need to find balance.
And that's where you need to find balance. I know he came first. The spirit of the woman was here first. Now, how was women here first? That's a good one. I have to hear. Can men reproduce? Can a man have a baby? That's how women were here first.
That's why they call them womb men.
Womb man. WOMBMAN. Womb man. We have a womb. And ladies, take care of your wombs. Let's talk about that. I know there's a whole lot of men on here, but I know there's a few ladies. Ladies, take care of your wombs. There is something out here called soul ties, and every man that you have sex with, you will be tied to that man's soul. So if that man ain't right, best believe you're going to be going crazy. So women was traveling around with nothing to do, and a man just popped out. I thought you brothers knew your knowledge. Thank you. I thought they knew too. Read a book. According to Hermetic science, a Masonic philosophy, male and female are one born from polarity. Here we go with the simps. Likewise, women cannot create without man. That is true. Women cannot create without man. We need y'all so we can pop these babies out. It's called hygienes too. Yeah, that too.
But see, to answer this question, that's why it's called womb man.
Mm-hmm.
You need the womb and you need man.
It's like the Ankh. It's like the Ankh. Yes, thank you. I do a spiritual cleanse of my womb. Yes, honey. Yes. Cleanse that womb. Cleanse it. All it, even though it's considered a natural cleanser, you still need a few little extra stuff, to take care of it. Yeah, take care of that yoni. Take care of the yoni. You look just like your father. So how did womb man came first?
Ask them what they think about tonight's show.
What do you guys think about tonight's show? Are you guys having fun? I am. This is my first time doing a YouTube segment. Or Facebook or whatever we on. I don't know. Oh, YouTube. Sex constitutes the marriage, so these people become your spiritual husbands or wives. Sperm is fertilizer. Yes, it is. You need the ankh. I have an ankh. Yes, I am. Fun show. Yay! I'm glad you guys are having fun. God made man in his own image and likeness.
And that's how you was created. I'm a God.
You guys are literally answering your own questions. So what books are you guys reading these days? The book that I'm currently reading is called The Four Attachments. I have the 5th book. I'm going to read that next. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz. Most women who are raised without a father is just as difficult as women dating a man who was raised... Wait. Back it up. Most women who were raised without a father is just as difficult as a woman dating a man who was raised without a father. No. I don't agree with that. I've met plenty of men who went through both, who were raised with the father and without the mom, or have both in the household. And I've dated men who didn't have their dad and was raised by their mom or their grandma or some woman. I don't agree with that. Duncan ritual. What made you read Stolen Legacy? To be honest, it's to gain more knowledge. They always say if you don't want the black folks to know anything, put it in a book. I read books. I've been reading books since I was a kid. Not true. There are some that do want the black women, and there are some that don't. That is true. Good evening, Brother Hawkins. That is your twin, most definitely. So again, Moors came. So somebody's saying Moors came before the word Mason. Mm-hmm. My dad says yes. Ain't nobody calling? I want to talk to somebody. 98619 98. Is your phone dead? Mm-mm. I don't know how to work an Android. I'm sorry.
Okay, the back of the phone has a little button. Click it. Push it in.
What button? This?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. That's dope.
I know.
I like that. You see I'm over here.
I know.
Where the button at? If y'all want to call, don't be afraid. Exactly, which is why Masonry preserves the African Egyptian mysteries of Asar, Set, and Heru. Not that Islamic nonsense the Moors push. I'm reading the dictionary from the 1800s with a history book inside of it, starting in 4500 BC with the Egyptians. Nice. I like that. I actually read the whole dictionary when I was in middle school. Don't ask me why. I decided to do it. Now you know you need to take that fake picture down trying to look good in front of this baby girl. I can't even really see the pictures for real. So, I mean, if you trying to look good, boo. Repractice is esoteric science. Get with Android system. No, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm iPhone. Team iPhone. The connection between Islam and Freemasonry. Is there a connection?
Yes, it is.
I feel like there's a connection with everything, to be honest.
There is.
That's just my own take. The word Moor is not even African. The word Mason derives from the Egyptian word Mason, Stonecutter builder referred to Budge's Dictionary of Hieroglyphics.
And more is referred to black.
And more is referred to black. That's what my daddy said. I don't know. Don't come at me. I don't know. It naturally expands your mind reading the dictionary. Yes, it does. I enjoy your conversation. Well, thank you. Thoughts about Trump. You know what? I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't. However, I low-key respect him. Trump has never changed. Trump has always stayed the same. He always said what was on his mind. And he told y'all exactly what it was that he was going to do.
He did.
You cannot hate a man for telling you exactly what he was going to do and then put action behind what he said he was going to do. You cannot be upset at that man. I didn't vote for him.
And let them know Congress and the Senate allows them to do it.
And they exactly the Congress. The Congress and the Senate allow him to do the things that he do.
That's the only way you can get it done.
How else? Yeah, he may be the president, but other folks got to vote things into play. He can't just snap his fingers and be like, "Oh, I want to build a wall in Mexico." There's other things that back that. There's a budget. There's a secretary. There's Congress. There's all types of other people behind the scenes of him that allow him to do the things that he do. So you can't be mad at him. Has he turned the world into shit? Nah, not really. I just honestly believe that he brought a lot of things to light that were in the background. See, in California, where I'm born and raised, but I've also traveled and I've lived in Hawaii. And you don't get called a nigger just outright. You see what I'm saying? Not here in California. It's more settled. It's a lot more settled. They may look at you funny. They may be like, "Oh, can I touch your hair? Oh, ooh, girl, where you get your nails done?" They may do, you know what I mean? They will do things settle. You know? But now, oh, people just don't care. Yes, he opened our eyes. Well, not mine, but he opened other people's eyes to what was going on behind the scenes. Black people getting shot every day. The media just put that out into the forefront. I can't even count on both hands how many friends I have lost to guns, being shot by the police, shot by their own people. Whatever you want to call it. Black on black crime. I actually hate that term, but whatever. So you can't be upset by Trump. No, I'm not an OES, Larry. Trump says what's on everyone's mind. Yes, he does. He says what's on every white bigot's mind. And maybe a few black folks, because there's a few of them out there. There is a few of them out there. Yeah, it's great with you in the night. I'm not sure what that means, Alindu. You need to be a OES. No, thank you. I've been knew that it was going to happen. Just because a buffoon announces that he is a buffoon and then comments in his buffoonery doesn't mean he should be respected. No, he shouldn't. But I do respect him. Not as the president, not as a man, but as a person. I'm not upset at him. Exactly. You got to be upset at yourself for voting him in. I didn't vote him in.
Electoral college.
Exactly. Electoral college. Blame them folks. What do you prefer if not black on black crime, if that's what it is? It's just crime. It's just killing. Do you ever hear Asian on Asian crime? Do you ever hear white on white crime? Why does it have to be black on black crime? I know so many people out here who are in I don't know if I want to tell my business, but Asian mafias and Mexican mafias and Mexican gangs and things like that. I've never once heard them say, hey, yo, fool, yeah, I get to just killed this Mexican. Yeah, Mexican on Mexican crime. I've never heard them say that. You are, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I stand firmly on my square for him, and he didn't even win the popular election. No, he didn't. Larry Williams, why do Brother Hawkins' daughter? Oh, somebody said I should be a Mason. If you keep traveling, you will understand the connection to Mason. Oh, that wasn't for me. What was said is that the word. Oh, okay. They talking to themselves. That's what the Order of the Eastern Star is for.
Tell me you know some female Masons.
I do know some female Masons. She is a natural Mason, that's why. Oh, well, thank you. I really, I appreciate that. You know what? I get a lot of my knowledge from books, but a lot of my knowledge really comes from watching my dad. He used to take me to his meetings. I never knew what they was talking about, to be honest, but I just paid attention. I pay attention. And that's what you got to do. You got to pay attention. A lot of people out here are so scared. So I'm one of the essential workers. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly where I work at because some of y'all might be trying to stalk me. I'm considered an essential worker. And where I work at is a lot of, public contact. So we get a lot of phone calls, especially when this whole, COVID-19 thing went down. Now, do I believe it's a hoax? No. I do believe, in all honesty, that is another form of the flu. It's just more rapid, if that makes sense. I honestly believe that this has been out since last year, towards the end of last year, in the wintertime when most people do get sick. There have been a lot of people that was sick last year where I personally worked at, and we just consider, they just have the flu. It's flu season, right? I don't take the flu shot. I don't believe in vaccines. I don't do none of that. So when they asked me if I want to take the flu shot, I said no. Did I get a cold? Yes. Did I get dog sick? No. So when people were calling about how scared they feel about the virus, in my mind, I'm like, oh God, here we go again. Y'all scared about this? Y'all, oh, really? Y'all can literally walk out the door and get hit by a bus, but y'all more scared about the flu, or y'all more scared about getting sick. All you have to do is wash your hands and take care of yourself. That's it. Most of the people who died or who have contracted it had a low immune system. And it doesn't mean that it was on a continuous base. You could wake up in the morning with a low immune system. You haven't drunk your orange juice. You ain't eat your fruits and your vegetables. You just took a shower and walked outside. You can easily contract anything just by touching it. Just by shaking a hand, just by giving a hug. You can contract, you know what? You can contract hepatitis B just from touching somebody. And that will stick with you forever. So I don't understand why people are so afraid of a virus, a flu. Like, cigarettes kills way more than COVID by factos. Maybe. I'm sorry. I'm going to scroll up real quick. She an iPhone girl. Yes, I am. It is a Spanish word. Okay, I don't know what. She still would be a brother. And I ain't messing with no brother, I don't know what that means. Do you feel they are protecting Nipsey Hussle's killer? Well, I'll answer your question after you answer mine. And I hate answering a question with a question, but I need to know, who is your definition of they? And then once you answer that, I can get back to you with my answer, my full, complete answer. We are the lost towards each other. We don't respect each other as black. For the most part, no, we don't. Because most black women, and I'm not speaking for all black women. I'm not even speaking for myself. I'm just speaking of what I've read and what I've observed and what I've experienced on my own, day-to-day, exchanges. Most black women don't respect the black man because when you come into our lives and we are ready for whatever we're ready for, you're not prepared. So it's kind of like we got to baby you. And we don't want to have to baby you. We want you to kind of already know how to be that man, how to nurture, how to protect us, how to take care of a household. Like right now, the only thing I really need is a house. I've done everything. I done got married. I done had kids. I can travel by myself. I pay my own bills. I do all that. I do all that on my own. The only thing I really need a man for me to do is to support. Thank you. I was looking for that word. Support me. You know what I mean? So if a relationship, any relationship with black men and black women, if it lacks that support, it's going to fall. It's gonna fall. What do you think about 6ix9ine rapper? He a snitch, and they allowed him. And here's what I think about most of these rappers whose claim to fame is what I call faking the funk, right? A lot of these rappers believe that, you know, I'll get into the music industry disrespecting such and such and such and such. Or if I got this much money, I could do whatever I want. I can't be touched. Eventually, you will be touched. Eventually. It may not happen tomorrow, may not happen Thursday, may not happen this year. But eventually, you will be touched.
Look at Chuck D.
Chuck D. Tupac. Biggie. Come on now. Eventually, you will be touched. If there's information out there that you know that you that somebody else don't want you to let out or whatever the case may be, eventually you will be touched. And it may not be by the person that you think will do it. But a lot of people was sick last November. I think that was corona. Yes, it was.
They call it congested. They call it
congested
respiratory
infection. There you go. Respiratory infection. Do you believe the government is behind, or should I say manufactured the virus?
There's a lot going on with that.
There is a lot going on with that. That's a loaded question, actually. Do I believe the government is behind it? No. Do I say they manufactured it? I say that it probably has happened already. And when they're saying that they're doing tests, what are they injecting you with? See, people need to understand when it comes to science and when it comes to the placebo effect and things like that, they can tell you, oh yeah, I'm going to inject you with this medicine and you're going to feel all better. But you have no idea what they're injecting you with. In your mind, because they told you that you're going to feel better, and your mind is already prepared for you to feel better. So then you're going to get up, you're like, yeah, that medicine worked. I don't take medication. I don't take aspirin. I don't take Advil, ibuprofen. I don't take any of that. I don't care how much pain I am in. I had 2 babies with no epidural. I think I could take a whole lot, okay? I don't need no medication.
Oh my God.
What? I'm being honest. I don't take no medication. So if they come to me be like, yeah, Ashley, I can inject you with this and you'll feel a whole lot better, not take me home. Take me to my mommy and daddy house. They'll take care of me better than y'all can. I don't want your medicine. The CIA. No. Wait, let me go back to your question first. Do I feel like the CIA is protecting Nipsey Hussle's killer? No. Let's see, but a lot of, okay, I read that one. I'm not pretending. I don't know. That probably wasn't for me. I never want to be free from I'm her son. I don't know. I believe the virus was released because most of South America, France, Hong Kong, Iran, Lebanon, and many other countries around the world were in the process of overthrowing the liberal movement. I don't know too much about that. I can honestly say, but I can honestly say that I think it was a what's that thing called, Daddy? When they try to downsize.
Population control.
Yeah, population control. I think it was definitely a population control. It's great with you on tonight. Oh, thank you. Big Corp is taking over. Okay, I don't know what that. Brandon Lewis, you're retracting your messages. Don't be scared. While smoking a blunt. Your spirit is so strong that it heals itself. Yes, exactly. It does. Your energy, whatever energy you exude out, and whatever energy that you digest in, it will heal itself in due time. So if they came out with the corona vaccine, would you take it? I think I just answered that, but no, I wouldn't. I definitely would not. If she's paying, she's staying, bro. It's that simple. I don't know what that means. Pop Smoke killing is a good example of the level of getting killed at any level of the rap game. I mean, you could use Pop Smoke as an example, but there's been plenty of people younger than Pop Smoke who have died in the rap game. Black man likes black successful women who are still humble, but the worst thing a black woman can tell a black man is that she needs nothing from him. Instant turn off. See, here's the thing. It's a difference between your needs and your wants. And that's what a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but a majority of the black men that I've met get misconstrued. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I agree with you. It is a major turnoff for me to directly tell, I don't need you. You can't do nothing for me. That is annoying. It is. But a lot of black men are afraid of successful black women because they feel inadequate. So then now here we are, we got to stroke your ego. But once we stroke your ego, what do some black men go do? They go somewhere else. They don't stay with that initial black woman that was helping them. I've been there. No epidural, damn. Yep, no epidural. Common sense will tell you who was on this planet first. So again, you keep talking about false light that you don't have. That must not be me. Where your station, a majesty, you doing your thing tonight. Thank you. Do you think the government will start chipping people? I'm not sure what you mean by chipping.
The chip.
Huh?
Implant.
I think they've already done that. I think they've already started the process on doing that. And technically speaking, they've already done that with your social security card. Your social security number. Your social security number, the new credit cards they got coming out with chips on them, the new real ID that you have to get, all those are chips.
Unless you have a passport.
Unless you have a passport. All those are considered chips. All those are considered tracking devices. Your cell phone is a tracking device. Every time your phone is on, it peaks off whatever cell phone tower that's near you that will peak right in the vicinity where you're at. So chipping people, yeah, they've started the process. Nashville, Tennessee. This started with Egypt. Do the math. All else came later on. Little brother. Okay. She remind me of Queen Sheba. Thanks. If she's paying, she's staying means experience teaches that it's not about the color of her skin, but her bringing something of value to the... Oh, y'all ain't talking to me with that. Okay. Just like your pop. It's not just black men. It's all men. We want to be superior, but no, it's a level playing field. A lot of black men don't understand that it is a level playing field. If y'all want to call and have this conversation, y'all can call. What is your cell phone number? 619-985-1184. I almost gave him my cell phone number, child. Call in number 619-985-1184. 916.
No, 619.
I mean, see, I'm about to give my cell phone number. 619-985-1184. Let me see if I can type it in here. Hold on. I'm about to give my number out to these people. Lord Jesus. 619. See, I'm about to do it again. 985. 1184. 95. Okay, there we go. I think I did that right. Just waiting on your call, people. Just waiting on your call. Is your birthday in November? No, it's not.
They mean not to know.
Thank you, Larry. No, my birthday is not in November. I am not a Scorpio. Oh, we got a caller from Georgia.
Man, put on speaker.
Oh, Lord, how do I... Oh, hold on. Oh, hello?
Peace.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm great. My name is Brother Hakeem Bey.
Hello, Brother Hakeem.
12.
You go.
I got some comments from brother that was in the comment that was more bashing, and it's respectfully Illuminati light, and his brother, I think his name is Frank. I'm out of the comments now. But they kept
Oh,
talking.
that was you guys talking.
I was here.
Flip this phone over.
I'm the
Put it on speaker.
GAWD.
Right there.
Okay, so he said something. He made a comment about, keep saying the Moors. The Moors are nationality. Y'all getting the Moral Science Temple of America confused with these renegade body of Moors. So if anybody knows about the teachers, know what you are. We don't teach the renegade. When the cops run us, you don't have jurisdiction. It's all nationality. So we deal with being a Moor, it's just it's a nationality. Black people have no rights that anyone is bound to respect. So he gave us a nationality so we could sit amongst the family of nations and be recognized as a body of people. So when they say moral science has nothing to do with Freemasonry, to an extent it has everything to do with Freemasonry, but if you haven't traveled and you only in the Blue Lodge or Royal Ark, you're not going to understand it until you become a nobleman. And then when you see that fez, you'll understand the connection between the Moors and Freemasonry. So in this organization, we understand that you have to have a belief in deity, whether it be Allah, Jehovah, whatever it may be. We might not worship the same God, but as long as you believe in deity, you can come into this organization and be known as a brother. So I mean that comment, I can't remember exactly what they were saying because I'm on the phone and I'm out of the comments. But at some point it gets offensive. I've been a member of the Moral Science Temple since 1999. And I was initiated past the raid in 2003. And by all means, you can't be both. It's not that the Moors try to mock the Masons. If they understand who the Moors were and their contributions to civilization, they will understand that whether it was used to describe the dark-skinned people that ruled Spain at that time. Okay. So when they say it is a Spanish word, but it was used to describe people who were melanated. Dark-skinned island people who civilized and taught them and gave them, we gave them orange juice. We taught them how to clean themselves up so they could come amongst us. But when they get to that degree, they'll understand that we were the ones that rode the camel holding the sword and chased them into the caves of West Asia so they couldn't come back to the holy city of Mecca and cause chaos. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I just wanted to add on with that, man, because, we swore fighting in the comments and it really made no sense with adolescent. And then it became offensive. And I'm not really into that. You know what I mean? So like I said, brother, Illuminati light, if you keep traveling, then you'll understand the connection between the Moors and the Masons. And the Moral Science Temple is the Moral Science Temple of America. And it's a religious organization. So it deals with religion. It don't deal with the other renegade Moors saying, I don't have to show you my driver's license. You don't have jurisdiction. You know who Drew Ali didn't teach that. Mm-hmm. I mean, he taught us nationality and divine creed. He taught us that God and man were one. So, You know, I just wanted to kind of kill a misconception for the brothers because there was a lot going on back and forth, and I just wanted, you know, throw my piece there because we was in the comments going crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like reading and I was trying to follow. Then I was like, oh, y'all not talking to me. But I did see some of the comments in there. And sometimes when it comes to people like that who are just so headstrong on what they believe in, you just got to leave them alone. Like you're doing right now. You saying your piece, you shutting it down. And people like that fuel off of people who have knowledge and know exactly what they're talking about. They just want to like get under your skin sometimes, you know?
Now, when I gave a brother the opportunity to have one number call me and we can really talk about whatever you want to discuss, but know that if you have melanin in your skin, if you're one of the melanated people or so-called black person, you're a Moor. And if you're out there in California and you're around the Mexicans, you know when they say Moreno.
Oh, yeah.
The Morenos was the Moors. That's all. It just means the dark-skinned people, the Negros.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that. So, you know, the Morisade Temple is a religious corporation founded in 1913 AD in Chicago, Illinois, by Noble Drew Ali, and it has nothing to do with being anti-government. You know what I mean? You know, we know that the Constitution is ours. It's not theirs. The Constitution was designed by Benjamin Banneker, who was a Moor, who initiated George Washington and Benjamin Franklin into the order. You know what I'm saying? I really, you know, I just called to, you know, kind of alleviate confusion. They still my brothers. You know what I mean? And we can still dialogue, and we can, they can call me on the phone and we can take it further. And, you know, whatever they really want to know, if they have any discrepancies, we can iron it out.
Right.
You know, like brothers. I don't like sword fighting in comedy. That's adolescent, and that's not what this craft represents. You know?
Understandable.
I mean, I just wanted to speak my piece. I appreciate you for taking the call.
You're welcome.
And to all my brothers, travel light, and I'll be back in the comments. Peace.
All right. All right. All right, y'all. We only got a few more minutes left on the show. Let me see what's going on. If anybody else wants to call in, you can call in. This is not a hoax. This is not. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I hope I'm doing this right. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, sister?
I'm good. How are you?
I have a simple question for you, and this is, and I'm going to quote what you said. You said, you were asked, did the government manufacture this? And you said, I believe they did. And then the next question was, do you think it's a conspiracy against the American people, against the people in general? And you said no. Explain, please.
I didn't say that I don't think they manufactured it.
You did. You can rewind the tape. You did.
I said that they manufactured it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Rewind
and
the
then,
tape if you want later. You can.
Okay, and then you said that I said that. What was the other one?
The question was asked, do you think the government manufactured this pandemic? And you said yes. And then the second question was, do you think that there's any conspiracy at all involved? And you said no. I don't get it.
Let me see. Who asked the question?
I really don't care who asked the question, but this is what was said by you.
Just break it down.
Okay. So, do I believe that they manufactured it? No, I don't. The reason why I say I don't believe that they manufactured it is because of the simple fact that the virus, supposedly, the virus came from a bat. Right? I think that I said supposedly.
Okay.
Listen to my words. Don't be so quick to respond. Okay? So, supposedly it came from a bat. So if this came from a bat that somebody had ate. Are you? Okay, listen. Because I'm only going to say this once. Because I will hang up on you. If I'm talking, please don't interrupt me. That's rude. You ask me a question. Allow me to answer it. So, supposedly it came from a bat. If a virus comes from food, if your food is contaminated, you will likely get sick. That sickness, if you take it back to your family, your friends, and things like that, they will get sick. I don't think it was manufactured. I believe that the process was sped up. There's another technical term for it, but I don't remember the technical term right now. But it was sped up. It's like a flu becoming a, what's the other one, Daddy?
Swine flu?
No.
What are you
Like when a flu is mutated. Mutated. That's the word I'm looking for. So no, I don't believe that it was manufactured. Now, what was your second question?
What is the definition of a virus?
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but that wasn't your second question.
I understand. I know you wouldn't be able to tell me that because you're just babbling.
Okay, I'm just babbling. Goodbye.
Tell him to give you the definition.
Oh, well, okay, you give me the definition. Oh, he hung up.
Tell him to give you the definition of a virus.
He hung up. Can anybody please enlighten me on the definition of a virus real quick, please? I would greatly appreciate it. Somebody said, I guess it's time for them to go underground.
Yes.
Yes. In a minute. She legit took over the show. No, I didn't. He asked me to sit down.
Who represents?
No, somebody said she legit took over the show. And I said, no, I didn't. He just asked me to sit down.
What else? Did anybody give the definition of a virus?
No, nobody gave me the definition yet. Stand your ground, sis. Oh, I'm not afraid to stand my ground. Because when somebody asks you a question, please allow somebody to answer it. Don't keep interrupting them. How do you expect to get the answer? How do you expect to have a conversation if you keep interrupting? That makes no sense. I don't like when people interrupt me when you ask me a question and we having a conversation. I will never interrupt somebody else while they're talking. Because obviously you're talking to me to learn something from me, or I'm trying to learn something from you. But if you coming at me combative, oh, you gonna get combative right back. Energy exchange. That's all it is. He off top came off just, I could barely hear what you trying to say. You sound like a nagging wife. Anybody got time for that? That young man was very tempted by your present. An effective agent that typically consists of a nucleic acid molecule and a protein coat is too small to be seen by light microscopic and is able to multiply only within the living cells of a host. Thank you. I appreciate that. The basic information, the basic definition. Thank you. Because I wouldn't have been able to recite that. I'm letting you know right now. I would not have been able to recite that definition. Can somebody break that down to me in layman's terms? Oh, I meant intimidated. Oh, wait, what did you say? Oh, he was very intimidated by my presence. Oh, well, that's his issue, not mine. He says I'm on here babbling. You guys are asking me questions and I'm just answering them. And then he wants to come at me all sideways and stuff. Don't think that I'm not going to talk back. That's my whole thing. I give respect when respect is given. But I always respect my elders. Sometimes. Not all the time. I respect my elders. Always respect your elders. Even if they in the wrong. Dang, Daddy, you got 34 people on here. They like me.
Oh, there was more than that.
Oh.
It's getting late.
It's getting late. Oh, y'all don't know about that poetry, honey. Y'all don't know about that poetry. I know I need to go finish this painting and this book.
Tony, you ready to go?
All right, you guys. It was very, very nice talking to you all. I appreciate you guys for calling in, hanging out, and chilling with me. Infection that requires a host to multiply. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You never asked him my question. Wait, what? What was your question? And Antoine Flowers. Virus, slimy, poisonous, voice, smallpox. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys for giving me those definitions. Because I couldn't remember. But it is getting late. He's going to wrap it up. I'm going to take me some food home. And y'all have a good night. Peace. I'm going to show my food. Hold on. Dress off.
Woo! I got my food on. I'm good to go. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this video or not. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one. It's been like an hour, almost 2 hours, and you guys are still going. Look, I've enjoyed your company. I hope all is well with everybody. A virus is something you use. Oh wow. Living on the beach on. I'm Brandon Lewis. Oh wow, boy, you guys got me going tonight. I really enjoyed everybody. I had to take a break. I didn't know how far this was gonna go. Looks like you had
They talking about the Moors and all types of stuff.
Look, I'm gonna let y'all go tonight. I've had a ball. I appreciate it as always. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Peace and be well. She was nice. That was different. Oh, it was definitely different. Definitely different.
I'm a different breed,
I
honey.
might have her to come back on and actually just do a whole show by herself. Who knows? You know, who knows? You know, she's been around Masons and Eastern Stars for God knows how long. So, you know, thanks, sis. All right. Yeah, it was different.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, no doubt about it. And stop being thirsty. Oh, my goodness.
What?
He's at somebody. He's at Randolph. He's
Stop
told his
being
dog
thirsty.
he's thirsty. Illuminated light. What's up, bro? What's going on? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Great having you on, my sister. Peace and blessings.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. Y'all can't be calling New Jersey. Ain't that past your bedtime in New Jersey right about now? Greetings from New Jersey. What you got?
Greetings, what's going on, brother Hawkins? How you doing?
Man, I'm all right, but what time is it in New Jersey?
Man, brother, let me tell you something. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning up over here.
Man.
Yeah. You know, let me tell you something. No lodge meters, no nothing. You know, I've been sick.
Boy. So what's going on? What you got for me?
Man, I just had a question for your daughter. I just had a question for the sister.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
All right. So my question. How you doing, sister?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So I just had about 2 questions for you. And my first question is, number 1, how did you feel when you first found out that your father was a Freemason? And number 2, how come you didn't join the OES?
Oh, have a seat.
I was just about to take a piece of cornbread.
Have a seat.
Hey, hold on. Dang, Daddy, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. What was your first question?
The first question was, how did you feel when you found out that your father was a Freemason?
How did I feel? Well, I've been knowing my dad was a Mason since I was born, to be honest. And I really didn't know what it was, how, you know what I mean? Like the basics of Masonry until I would say probably I was in high school is when I really started to pay attention, you know, to my surroundings and like the things that he was doing and the events that he was taking us to. And he would explain certain things to us. I can say that it's different, and I don't mean that in a bad way. A lot of my friends don't have dads who are Masons. So with that being said, I get a lot of knowledge as far as Masons and African ancestry and the Quran, because he read the Quran, and he goes to the mosque and things like that. So I gained a lot of that knowledge from him. So I mean, it wasn't like a shock or anything. So I guess it's a good thing.
Well, you know how some people be having those thoughts. That's what we find.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get the questions all the time from friends and stuff like that. And I always, when some of my homeboys or, guys that I know are interested in masonry, I always say, hey, go talk to my dad. But of course, they don't want to talk to my dad because he's my dad, And I always, open up the door for him. Like, he's a Mason. He knows what he's talking about. Just go talk to him. And they're like, nah, I don't want to do all that. So it is what it is. But, I mean, I like it personally. It gets me out of a lot of trouble. It's true. It's true. And I'm not talking like bad trouble, but when most guys hear that my dad's a Mason, they don't want no trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like, hey, another one bites the dust. So
And what ever stopped you from joining the Eastern Star?
Nothing has stopped me. I would say personally, that's not the journey or the path that I'm on right now. I usually go with what's in my heart and what's in my spirit. And right now my spirit is not there yet. But once it's there, it'll happen.
Okay, that's no problem. All right, let me hop into these comments real quick. I'm going to let you get on.
All right, thank you. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Anybody else before you go?
Oh, anybody else wants to call before I go? Somebody said, Tony Muhammad, thanks to you, I pray for our families and remember thy ancestors and future descendants who are the most divine beings in the universe. Sister, can you repeat your digits one more time? Asking for myself. No, I'm not going to repeat my number. You not throwing dirt, but that be snapping. Contact info. My name is Ashley. Find me on Facebook.
You're gonna get a lot of friends.
my IG is public, so that's fine. It's I'll type my IG in here. That's my IG. Oops, somebody said I'm from New Jersey, also by way of Mississippi. What part of Mississippi you from? You might be some kinfolk. She gonna get a lot of marriage proposals. I don't think anybody's ready to marry a woman like me just yet. Somebody said bring her back. I have 4 sons. 3 are of age to become a Mason, but like you said, we need to teach these kids how to be men first. So I'm asking, should I bring them into the craft? Oh, that's for you, Daddy.
Oh, that's for me?
Yep.
I'm gonna turn your chair around.
No, she didn't say they. Thank you, brother.
So what was that question in regards to? I have 4 sons, 3. Okay, all right. Yeah, bring them in. Bring them in. And you know what? It depends on the lodge too. So you want them to be around people who have good energy, someone who doesn't mind having that participant. If that lodge doesn't have good energy, it's a bad place. So you got to make sure that they're going to be in the right place. I have 4 sons, 3 are of age. Yeah, definitely. Excuse me.
You trying to keep the devils away?
Oh, somebody said she never said they manufactured the virus. She never said that. Somebody just went back up. Okay.
No, it's true. I never said they manufactured the virus.
Okay. These cat can be obligated Masons. They better not show up to Churchy Jones Lodge with that entertaining thought. Boy. Alrighty. We going back and forth on that. No, she didn't say they manufactured the virus. She never said it.
Yes, she did. Okay, well, if I say it, charge it to my head and I'm a heart.
All right, MJ, Brandon Lewis, everybody. I see you at that light. Yes, the coronavirus has a patent. So if something has a patent, that means somebody owns it.
She said she would want to get the vaccine. No, I didn't. I said I wouldn't get the vaccine. I don't take medication.
Let me see. And I asked how you feel about brethrens being given all 3 degrees in one night. I don't agree with a brother who is of youth receiving all 3 degrees in one night. I don't, but that's in this jurisdiction. We don't do all 3 degrees in one night. We don't do that. Man, bro, we've been on here a long time tonight. That's one. This video is for when you ain't got nothing to do. You just want to be entertained. This is that type of video.
Are you entertained?
She said she wouldn't want to get the. Okay.
Yeah, to bring me back, Daddy. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Greetings. Who I got on the show? What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Say that again, now, bro. I missed that.
This is Brother Fresh. I'm out of Birmingham, Alabama. How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you holding down? How's Birmingham holding it down?
Man, this lockdown stuff is driving us crazy, but we hanging in there.
Man, this show right here is gonna be very entertaining. I mean, this is one people can put on. They ain't got nothing to do. Nigga, just watch this here. I'm telling you, for real.
Well, I am the brother that posed that question to your daughter about the virus being manufactured by the government, and she did not say it was manufactured by the government.
Okay.
So whoever that gentleman was that was trying to say that she did, no, she did not say it was manufactured by the government.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I don't want to go back and watch 2 hours and 6 minutes to find out if that was said or not, because we've been on
I appreciate that, because I know I didn't say it was manufactured by the government, but I don't like to really argue with people who are so quick to attack instead of listen. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let me know when you are doing this again so I can let them watch and ask you a question. All right. Oh, I think that's you right there, bro, Flowers.
Yeah, but Brother Hawkins, I mean, y'all keep it going. I love the show. And I finally got a chance to see you without just watching it a replay. So
right.
And I got a chance to talk to you and your daughter. Like, I'm the one also said she's going to get a whole lot of marriage proposals. So, you need to go pull out the shotgun, bro.
I got my own shotgun. They not ready for the smoke.
Oh, well. I might try. But y'all be blessed. I want to come up and sign off because I know it's late. And I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Handle your business, bro. Much love to you. Peace and be well to you and your family.
Peace.
All right.
All right, bro.
Look, guys, we're going to go ahead and lock it down. I appreciate Brother Flowers giving me that shout out tonight. I appreciate each of you for tuning in. And this has been a very entertaining show. I didn't expect this tonight. I think I'm going to change the name of this show to Open Mic on Saturday or something like that, because it was just a little different. So look, until we see each other, until we meet, until we greet, peace, be well, and blessings. And whatever you do, as always, stay out them damn bushes and keep your light on. I'm out. Peace.